Join me as I challenge myself to tackle the biggest things holding me back from real confidence, and see if I can break through those barriers. Real confidence is something we all strive for, but it can be elusive. It's that feeling of being completely comfortable in your own skin, not just on the surface, but deep down. When you're truly confident, you're able to take risks, speak your mind, and pursue your passions without fear holding you back. But for many of us, confidence is something we struggle with daily. We doubt ourselves, our abilities, and our worth. One of the biggest barriers to confidence is the fear of failure. We're often afraid to try new things or take risks because we're worried about what might happen if we fail. We also tend to be our own worst critics, beating ourselves up over every little mistake. Negative self-talk can be a major confidence killer. And then there's the comparison game. We look at others and think they're doing better, achieving more, and being more successful. It's a never-ending cycle that can leave us feeling stuck and uncertain. But where do these confidence barriers come from? For many of us, they're rooted in societal pressures. We're constantly bombarded with messages about what we should look like, what we should achieve, and how we should behave. We're also shaped by our past experiences. If we've been hurt or rejected in the past, it can be hard to shake off those feelings of inadequacy. And then there are our internal beliefs. If we believe we're not good enough or smart enough, it's going to be tough to feel confident. For example, I used to struggle with public speaking because I was afraid of being judged or rejected. But once I realized that everyone has their own struggles, I was able to start working on building my confidence. So, how can we overcome these barriers? One powerful strategy is to reframe negative thoughts. Instead of beating ourselves up over mistakes, we can try to see them as opportunities for growth. We can also practice self-compassion, treating ourselves with kindness and understanding. Another strategy is to focus on our strengths, rather than our weaknesses. When we focus on what we're good at, we start to feel more confident and capable. And finally, we can try to reframe failure as a stepping stone to success. Every successful person has experienced failure along the way, but they've learned to use it as a chance to learn and grow. Let's recap: fear of failure, negative self-talk, and comparisons to others are just a few things that can hold us back from real confidence. But by reframing negative thoughts, practicing self-compassion, and focusing on our strengths, we can start to break through those barriers. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. If you're struggling with confidence, I want to hear from you. Share your own experiences in the comments below. And if you're looking for more tips on building self-esteem and confidence, be sure to check out my next video on the topic. Thanks for watching.